Poor book. Alright, improved initiative.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. Do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me, tore me to pieces, and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of beta, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned to think of all the things we've learned for the people who are still alive. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run, there is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. And while you're dying, I'll be still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive. I'm still alive, baby.
Alright, hello and welcome to the stream, everyone. I am Razim and this is Lords of Death Pathfinder. I will turn it over now to the illustrious Aurum for the recap.
Wait, me. No, someone else.
No, you. You see, I already did a recap
Thi-
for the going live message. Previest can't really give much of a recap, so that only leaves Dacro.
Things happened.
No, you gotta be more descriptive than that.
Things happened. We found a possessed guy, and we stuck him in jail. And we found a poem.
That's it?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure there was the professor and stuff.
I covered that and things happened.
No, you gotta go into detail. Alright, well, I guess we'll let Timmy finish up the recap.
Alright. Hello, everyone. We are back again. So, you guys...
Real quick, does anyone hear his voice, like, sort of weirdly reverberating?
I hear that.
One second.
I think it's just something that happens for some reason.
How's that? Is it sounding better?
No, it's the same. I've heard it a few times, but we just kind of go with it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It might be my headset.
We have had a lot of problems with that headset.
So, our heroes, Dacro, Kravis...
Try turning off your headset and turn it back on. Maybe that'll
Okay,
fix it.
1 second.
Yeah, like, no offense, but it's pretty bad.
Fortunately, we don't have a lot of money to work with here, so we make do with what we've got.
Okay, how's this?
Much
Much
better.
better.
Alright, looks like it worked. So, our heroes, Dacro, Kravis, and Olbris have come to the small town of Ravengro to attend the funeral of a dear friend of theirs. A old research buddy, someone who would pay them and usually would either ask for protection or for help in whichever project he was currently up to at the time. And while here, his will asks that you remain in Ravengro for about a month to watch over his daughter Kendra, in order to make sure that she was settled in or chose to sell the house and move away, and to just offer whatever support you can. And while doing so, well, things began to happen. First, a letter written in blood appeared on the local memorial, dedicated to a fire that happened almost 70 years ago. And then you discovered that one of the townsfolk was being possessed by one of the spirits of said prison. And thanks to some research and a little bit of detective work, you discovered what could possibly be 5 very dangerous killers whose souls might be trapped in that prison trying to get out. And now we ended with you guys going to the Restlands, the local graveyard, and while you were there, Undead began to rise. Though, thankfully, you were able to put them down before they were able to kill anyone. But you get the sense that it's not over. That this could be just the first step of whatever is going on here. And now, my sweet innocent cinnamon rolls, we resume our adventure into the Restlands as you look for the crypts. Can I have from all 3 of you some perception rolls, please.
Absolutely.
What that?
Okay. And can I have survival rolls as well?
Yay, I have a +2. The feat I picked up is coming in useful already.
Oh, sorry. I
Oh yeah,
have these three right now.
I have a trap spotter ability, by the way, just for
Oh.
future reference.
Thank you. It is not a trap though. So I need quick to grab your guys' tokens and to get this set up real quick. So you guys are led into the crypt, upon which some of the I'm trying to get these on real quick, sorry. Come on. Let me try this real quick. Come on, work with me. Alright, let's try it this way. See if this works. How can I move the icons onto a map? I'm trying to drag them on, but it won't take them.
Drag them from the
combat
combat
tracker?
tracker?
Okay, thank you. I knew there was a place I had to drag them from, but I couldn't remember where. So let me get this up real quick. There they are. Crevice. Dacro. And Obris. You guys are searching, looking, hunting, trying to find any clue. And at first it seems like this crypt doesn't exist, that it's not real, or there was some mistake. But then, as you're about to give up, Kravis and Obris are both able to spot a small set of tracks leading into the dirt, and when you brush it aside, you're able to find a small trap door leading down into a set of stairs. And I'm going
Look at
to...
what I found. I'm gonna pull the trapdoor off.
And you guys should be able to see a map now, yes?
Yes.
This is the... As you go down the steps, this is what you see. Looks like a pair of double doors ahead. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Hang on.
I just imagine that Kravis, instead of just opening the trapdoor, is now holding it in his hand as he ripped it off its hinges.
That was the intent.
The lock that led down here looked like it had been melted with a few drops of acid. As you go down into the chilly, almost empty mausoleum, you can see two leering gargoyles on either side, and a pair of doors ahead that look to have also been opened through acid. And you guys may go as you wish.
Kravis resists the temptation to get into a staring contest with a gargoyle.
Can I detect magic on the gargoyles?
You detect no magic.
Okay, then yeah, I'm going to go ahead towards the doors.
If you want to unlock the map, just right-click the background and click the little lock to unlock tokens.
Oh,
That
yep.
means
Sorry, I forgot about that. Give me a second.
That's right.
I should have
Yep.
done that now.
You have to do it every map. It's a little annoying, but it means you don't
Okay.
have to prove everything.
So Timmy, we
Oh
do
crap, I'm gonna pick
have
for these.
the dice tower now. So if you want
Okay.
us to roll anything where we will not see the results, but you will, just tell us to roll it in the tower.
Okay. Thank you.
There's an
Wait,
example.
tower?
Down in the bottom right, next to where the library is.
Oh.
You drop dice in there, and only Timmy can see the result.
Cool.
Okay. So as you guys go in, both of the doors are unlocked, and you guys can both make your way in. And I want perception rolls as you go in, please.
I know Zim did that.
Did rocks fall?
And I
Not
know
yet,
Zim did
but they're
that 'cause Zim
probably
does the
about
same
to.
me.
What is with all my low rolls today? Well, actually, I
Moriarty, you
rolls.
need to check the Discord, please.
Yeah, I noticed the 5d6.
You need to
Okay.
roll that.
Yeah.
It's your start.
I don't know,
I
it's
will-
just these three right now. Just these three.
I was told
I'll be
I get
bringing you
something
guys in
completely
soon.
different, but I'll do that.
Wait, who told you to do what?
DM.
Yep, Drazi rolled. That's why I said no rolls yet right now.
No,
Just these three for the
I'm
moment.
talking about their starting gold.
Oh, yeah. I gave Gunford his, I believe.
I told
Even
him
though-
to
Question mark?
roll. I rolled as well, and so did Karma.
Oh, okay. You guys can roll too. I just gave him the baseline, the average.
Okay. I mean, I guess if I might make more.
I mean, you might wind up with more, you might wind up with less if you want to roll. $160 gold pieces.
I got less.
But that's what you can use to spend on weapons, armor, and gear.
Alright, so...
Well, I'm not going to be able to afford the armor I wanted now.
There is a trait called Rich Parents that gives you an extra 900 starting gold.
I can't take that in good faith.
There's also a trait from the... Because you guys get 2 of the base traits as well as 1 from the...
This one.
From the Carrion Crown Player's Guide. So if you open that up, you get a trait from there. And there is one in there that lets you start with more gold. I could definitely see your character starting with that one, Gunford. The on the payroll one.
I'll
Alright.
look through them.
Anyways,
Can I have perception rolls from Dacro and Kravis, please?
I thought I did roll one.
I didn't think... Oh, yep, you did. I see it now. Sorry.
I rolled one as well. Just not
Dacro.
very
Okay.
good.
So, all three of you guys are not surprised as from out of the stone cracks in the walls, you see 2 large centipedes come crawling out, their mandibles chittering and looking like they are very eager to eat you. Please roll initiative.
I hate bugs. I rolled something above a 10?
So for the record, the one we're getting from this adventure book is free from the other two we normally take?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Cool.
Initiative is good. All right, Olbris. Olbris, Dacro, who of you have the higher initiative? Olbris
I
does.
do.
So Olbris
Fantasy
Olbris will be
Grounds
going
automatically did it.
Ah, sweet. Olbris, it is your turn as these two creatures come skittering out.
I hate these things. Well, very well. Let us commence the dispatching. I will move over here and stab at you all.
That is a hit.
Oh, right. I need to... I forgot for a moment. I don't suppose he's wearing metal armor, is he?
They're giant bugs. No, there's
You
no
sure?
metal.
You sure?
Yes.
I feel like they might be.
Nope.
Like metal in the carapace or anything?
Yeah,
Nope.
there might be metal inside. Maybe he's got metal. Maybe he recently ate a gold coin.
No. This poor little centipede that only has 3 HP.
It is called a giant centipede, sir. But hey, if it only got 3 HP, fine. Boop. And fire at this one.
That will hit.
For minimum damage.
I was afraid you were going.
Wait.
Are you going to get extra damage on it?
Spark Strike. Use it or lose it.
As you drive your rapier into the middle of the forehead of the first one, lift your gun up and shoot the other. The poor thing looks like it's already about to keel over as the first one just chitters and then curls up on itself. Dacro, it's your turn.
That is settled. Also,
Bugs are disgusting. What's that for?
that is just me. I have a thing where I have to randomly get one of my abilities each turn.
I am
So
going
I
to
rolled for
brandish
it.
a dagger from my belt, twiddle it in my fingers, and then just toss it over Rex's head at the centipede.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Quick question.
If I
How are
can
you tossing it
remember how.
over his head? I think it might be easier to toss it between his legs.
Bounce it
He
off the
is tall
floor at
boy.
the centipede.
Boing, doof.
And that accurately reflects what I thought would happen.
Let me
As
check their
Kravis
AC.
gets a shot, gets a dagger in the back of his head and doesn't even notice.
That does not hit. I don't believe. Nope, that does not hit.
Oh, I'm very unlucky. I will scoot closer, and that's about all I can do.
All right, centipede is not looking so good. But he is going to try and nom nom on Kravis. That
Roll
should
the
not be damage.
It rolled damage straight away.
Why did you roll damage? It does not hit you.
All right. Did you want to
Yep, I got rid of the damage.
Cool.
The other one is dead. So, Kravis, it is your turn. This centipede just tried to nom you.
I'm gonna nom it back.
You're going to try to nom it back. You have successfully nommed it. You have nommed as your fangs rip into this thing and almost cut it in half.
Cool. I'm just gonna like hold it and just like keep
Ew.
eating it as I go.
And
I do
I-
not
I'm going
approve
to-
of your choice of snack, but I suppose it suffices.
I'm going to pick up my dagger. And can
Okay.
I milk
Did you lock the tokens
the
again?
centipede?
I don't think
You
so.
did. You did.
Okay, I
Wait.
unlocked it. There you go.
Can I milk the centipede that's not being eaten for poison?
Yes. Make a survival roll.
Aha! Let me get something good for once. Oh!
Nope. You can try the other one.
Kravist is willing
It's
to
currently
share.
being eaten.
You want
Travis,
head?
can-
He's gonna hold the head out to you.
yeah, just a bit of it.
Nope.
Can I roll something above a 10?
You did! For your initiative?
If that's the only high roll I get this game, I swear.
Holy crap, you're right. You really haven't rolled above a 10 the entire time except for your initiative.
Alright, so you guys go up, and as you push open the tomb, where the journal said everything was. If I can. That's right. That's right, that's how you do it. As you move up, the journal said that it's within that grave up ahead of you. It was where all the items were.
Mana, thank you very much for that donation. The donation goal has not been completed, but we are much closer. Thank you, Mana.
Yay!
Can we get a donation goal to raise all my rolls by about 5, 10,
No.
make them usable?
I'm just gonna make things worse for you guys, and it's gonna give me a great excuse to have to bring the other two in. But yes, continue.
Dacro, I believe this might be, more your expertise. Kravist, hold back. Yes.
Kravis is looking at this thing in the corner. Is it shiny?
It's a torch. An ever-burning torch.
Ooh, I could replace the one I got. I can't.
So a little bit shiny.
It is a little bit shiny.
Is it bad? I want to steal that.
You do have 2 clerics with you, just to remind you guys.
2?
2 clerics of Pharasma with you, just basically to make sure you don't steal or damage anything.
Oh.
Uh,
That's probably a good thing I didn't smash
Wow.
the gargoyles on the way in.
I mean, he
It's
smashed
probably.
the door.
Yeah. You did. Alright, well, let's
I
get the
didn't
weapons.
smash it. It's still in one piece.
Olberus will hold back for just and wait for Dacro to approach.
Yes, I am approaching where it looks like there's a tomb, so I'm guessing that's where the weapons are.
Yes, that's where all the items were. That's what the journal said, at least.
Alright, let's open it.
A magnanimous dispensation.
What?
Thank you, Jaffer! The donation goal has been completed.
Okay, okay, I thought I just activated a booby trap or something, because that was right when I said let's open it.
Don't
Why did
worry,
they go
don't worry.
away and press the button?
As you push open the tomb, inside you can see rather than the body, there is a set of items. And let me see real quick, hang on. Send this to you guys. How do I send stuff to you guys again, Sim?
If it's a parcel, open up the party sheet in the upper right, the 3 people icon, and then you go to the inventory tab and you just drag the parcel on there.
Treasure the false crypts. Alright, let me see if this works real quick. As soon as it loads.
Do 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 do. Ah! Hello there! All this stuff!
Yep. Okay, so I will tell you what each item is. So inside you find a plethora of items. There are 10 +1 arrow, 12 alchemically silver arrows, 5 ghost touch arrows, which allow you to hit ghosts, 6 empty haunt siphons, 4 full haunt siphons, which I will read those specifically off once I get through every item because those are important. 6 flasks of holy water, 5 potions of cure light wounds, 2 potions of lesser restoration, 1 scroll of detect undead, 1 scroll of protection from evil, 1 spirit planchetta brass, 4 sun rods, and 1 thin darkwood case which you can open up, and 2 Undead Bane arrows. I was really happy when...
So a lot of very good stuff for one person that's not actually part of the group yet.
I've got a bow as well. I just will never roll high enough to ever actually hit something with it.
Alright, so this is going to be...
In the party sheet,
Yes.
you need to click on each of the arches, and there will be a red ID icon.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
So give me just a second. Sorry, I didn't know I had to do it to every item.
Oh, there's art for the, Oh, you're gonna need to share the art, because I can't, load it up.
Okay.
Shinies.
So let me read this real quick for you guys. Since I have it open now. Okay. So, real quick. The haunt siphons. You have 6 of them that are empty and 4 that are already full. Haunt siphons are very special. If you encounter a haunt anywhere, you can twist the top of it and it will release a wave of positive energy. 3d6 points of positive energy damage to a haunt. If it deals enough damage to the haunt to put it down to 0, the mist within, the swirling white mist, will start to glow green. You can only use them once, but if they neutralize a haunt, which these 4 that are full have done, you can use them as grenades that will deal 1d6 negative damage. Just thought you guys might want to know, because these are going to be important later. So basically, if you ever encounter a haunt like within that prison, you can activate these to do 3d6 damage to it.
Alright.
The 2 empty ones.
You have 6 empty ones.
Okay, 6 empty.
Alright, everyone. I believe that it would be best to split those 2 each for those empty ones. So you guys can open up the party sheet in the upper right and go to the inventory tab and then click and drag the arch onto the inventory tab of your sheet. And that'll take 1 out. Are there just 2 regular arrows, or have you not identified them yet?
I'm still identifying everything.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Those are the Undead Bane arrows. Also, that case looks like it's worth about 50 gold. Is it decorated with the image of a scarab with a single eye glaring from its back? The same scarab that you have seen once before.
Was it on one of the books?
It was on the book, the one that had the lock on it.
Is box locked?
Can I open the case?
That is where, yes, you can. That's where the spirit planchetta was and the 2 Undead Bane arrows were.
Okay.
I might have a use for this.
Also, real quick, the Undead Bane arrows. If you use them against an undead, you get a +2 bonus added on to your attack. So you get a +3 bonus overall, and if you hit, you get to do an extra 2d6 points of damage.
Alright, so since none of us are really going to make use of the arrows except for Karma, I figure we'll just leave those in the party sheet and let him grab them.
I mean, I have
Zim.
a bow.
Yes.
Zim, Chim
Zim,
gets off in 5
I'm
minutes.
aware.
Yes.
I'm gonna hurry out in just a moment. The planchetta has not been identified. There's also some potions in there that haven't.
I will grab those. The spirit planchetta you can use in order to try to communicate with haunts.
Oh, is that an instrument?
It's the little planchetta that you move. You know the Ouija boards?
Oh.
It's the little thing that you put your hands on and move.
Alright, well, I think we'll divvy these up in a bit. I'm gonna go run and grab Chim. Yes, Orem, I know that you have a bow, but are you actually planning to use it very often?
Yeah.
Because Karma is dedicated with the bow. Very
Okay,
I would
thoroughly.
probably do better with them.
Both arrows.
Yeah. Which is why I kind of...
They'll probably do better because I can't roll more than a 5 or 10.
Yeah. Anyways, I will be right
I
back.
can't attack. I am useless.
Hey guys! Hello! It's Raven, just coming in to say I hope you guys have a good stream and a good game.
I'm the only one that actually knows who you are, so you'll need to explain to the others.
I'm Jaffer's wife. Sorry.
Hello.
Wait, I know who she is.
Hello!
I hope so.
Me, Benny from the other game.
Hello,
I'm
Benny
lost.
from the other game.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Well, I just got home. I've got to put away some groceries. So you guys have a really great rest of your stream.
Thank you.
Bye.
Get that loot. Bye.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. We're going to pause real quick so Zim can go. Real quick, since we're going to have the other two players coming in. Are you guys ready to go? Do you guys have all your stuff?
Not quite. Although
Okay,
for all
you-
intensive purposes, are bolts and arrows all classified as the same thing?
Basically, yeah. Technically, bolts are used for crossbows, but it's pretty much the same thing. I would rule one as the same as the other.
Okay.
So I know exactly how you two are going to be introduced. Ooh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be very fun. This is going to be a good lead-in. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna have happy fun times, everyone. Let's hope we can find those missing children before it's too late.
Wait, missing children?
Say what now?
You're gonna find out soon. And by find out, I mean when you guys leave the crypt.
Oh, did the children that were singing the song disappear?
No. You'll find out. You will find out.
I may find out, but I won't be any use.
Oh, you'll be very useful. You guys will be very
Yes,
useful.
I am the human shield, because that's about all I can do. I'm a damage sponge.
Hey, you do damage if you hit.
No, I don't, because I don't hit. Unless it's got an AC of like 3, I won't hit it.
So while we're waiting on Zim, a couple of things that I can show you for Fantasy Grounds that might make things easier. On the map, if you go to the grid tab, the one where you use to select the grid,
Mm-hmm.
you should see a little, almost like a color wheel. And if you click on that, you can change the color of the grid. Now the fourth option down is the density or the gamma. If you change that to something like 50, the grid will sort of fade into the background a little bit and not stand out over the top of the image. Or are you having trouble finding it? Or am I all alone? No one else is talking.
You cut out there for me for a second.
I'm
What's
here.
up?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So if you go to the grid tab for your map as DM,
Mm-hmm.
do you see the little color wheel or the color option?
Trying to get my thing to open.
No, so the full script.
Uh-huh.
If you go to the grid sort of tab on that little sidebar you've got,
Yep.
and from there you should have an icon that looks like a color wheel.
Okay.
And if you click on that, you
Mm-hmm.
can change the color of the grid, and the fourth option down is the brightness or transparency. If you change that to something like 50, you should see the map sort of fade, the grid sort of fade into the background a little bit, not stand out on top.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. I will see about that. I'm just double checking my things real quick and getting my notes out.
That's all right.
For
I
the
do that
next
for my
section.
maps for Starfinder because that way the map, the grid is there and visible, but not jumping out of the page.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got that.
Just trying to share things I've learned.
I appreciate it. Yggdrasil and Gunford, can you get like temporary art for your characters set in to the avatar?
I'll try and find something.
Thank you. I gotta get my quest stuff up real quick.
I'm using one of the inbuilt arts for the for Pathfinder because they'll do for now.
Alright, where are you? There you guys are.
I don't know how to set that up.
So if you go to your character sheet,
Mhm.
On the main tab, at the very top it says your name, and next to that you've got the two icons. If you click on the leftmost of those, the portrait,
Mhm.
you should then be able to click data, and one of those should be Fantasy Ground Fantasy, so FG Fantasy, and this will bring up a whole list of fantasy icons that you can use as a temporary placeholder.
Ah, I see.
Hey Jaffer, I have a question for you if you know how to do this.
Yep.
If I need to add like a little mini, like, say, draw something in. Alright, hang on.
If you right click the background, you should see a little arrow for pointers. You can use that to draw arrows, squares, circles, or cones. If you want to draw something more complex than that, if you right click the background and go straight down, there's drawing.
Okay. Sweet. I'm just going to share this map now because this is where we're going to be going in just a second so I can get it set up.
Alright. So I assume we don't need the false crypt map anymore?
Nope. If you guys could move your... I'll do it. Because we'll be going here shortly once you guys leave the crypt.
Alright.
And we'll move the other two there.
Don't forget to unlock
Sure, why
the
not?
map.
Oh, thank you.
It has to be done every map, and I know it's annoying. I have to do the same for mine.
There we go.
I see,
Unlocked.
I see lots of smashable things in this room.
Please don't smash.
I've still yet to do a rage.
Cravist smash!
Let me see if I can find some images real quick. Let's see.
That should suffice.
Considering if I rage, I go to strength 22.
Really?
What?
No, not that. Why did my map close? My map closed. Why did you close, map? No, I was trying to bring up Kendra's artwork, and it didn't work. So let me try this.
So that is that.
Can I drag artwork out into to make it into a token?
Pardon, sir, I didn't hear that.
Can I drag artwork out in order to make it into a token?
Oh, it's always a pain in the ass to do, if I remember correctly.
Otherwise, I just do like drag out, and you guys can click on the icons to make it.
Does Kendra have an NPC?
Not an actual sheet or anything, just art.
Okay. In that case, probably the easiest way is just share the art with us. But if you want
Oh
to
no,
use
I
her as
need
a
her. I
token,
need an actual token made. So what I was going to try to do was this, and it just puts a pin of her artwork, but I can still like move the pin.
we can't even see that pin.
Hang on, let me try this real quick.
What
share?
you could do is if you go to.
Can you see it now?
Yes, I can see the pin.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I can actually get like artwork though.
Yeah.
I know there is a way. If you go to NPCs, you might be able to like make a copy of an NPC.
Okay, let's try that.
And just like so, if you grab the little like symbol next to it and just drag it down into a blank spot, you should be able to make a copy of an NPC. And you can just name that NPC Kendra and then modify that NPC entry to try and add in what you need.
Yeah, I want the actual stats. I just need to know where they are, because it's going to be important for you guys. That drags their artwork again, or it doesn't make the token for them.
I have returned.
Yeah, I'll just have to use the pins. Hey.
What's up?
I was just trying to figure something. I'm not going to be able to do it, so I just have to do it this way.
The other option is if you right click the background and go pointers and draw a circle, you can do that and you can have a circle that you can just move around.
Okay. Alright. Yggdrazi, I'm going to drag you on to this.
I miss.
We were waiting for you, and I was getting stuff set up.
Did the rest of the items get distributed?
We're holding on to most of them right now. You guys aren't gonna super need them yet.
All right.
Okay. Gunford, do you have any artwork at all?
Yeah, I sent it to you in PM.
No, unless it is something that is part of Fantasy Grounds, you cannot use it.
Oh. You didn't
That's
tell
right.
me
If you
that.
just use the Fantasy Grounds fantasy, I explained when I was explaining how to view
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna be honest, I put a lot of effort into making that.
You made it? You drew it?
I didn't draw that. That's actually
Then-
a pre-rendered image.
Then we cannot use it, sorry.
Wait, hold on. Why can't we use it?
Copyright.
It's from a video game.
I still would rather avoid it.
Alright.
Am I
Where
crazy or
do
there's
I
no, like,
find-
robes?
We'll get custom art for us all eventually. Just put in a placeholder thing for now.
Yeah, I just need to find them.
If you go to FG Fantasy, that's where most of the ones for us would be.
What do you mean FG Fantasy?
So go to your character sheet. Next to your name, you've got your portrait, which should
Yep.
be blank. If you click on that, you then click
Ah.
on the bag for data. You then, it should be fourth bag over as FG Fantasy. Open that one up and that gives you a whole bunch of fantasy art.
Gotcha.
Don't mind this. I'm just getting things set up real quick.
Ah, there we go. I accidentally clicked on the FG Sci-Fi, and I was like, hold on.
Mm, are there, like, no magical robes, or am I missing something?
At our level, no. And I believe magic items, most of them are controlled by the DM and then handed out to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not gonna have any magical gear right now. Not this early in the game.
Well, I'm not, like, saying, like, magical robes, just, like mage robes is...
Those just are
It's
considered
just...
normal clothing.
I see. Oh, that explains why I'm not able to find it, because I don't even know where to look for it.
Yeah, those are just normal clothes. Those would be like adventuring gear.
Ooh, that's better.
Sweet. Okay. So, as you guys come out, as you guys make it out of the tomb, you can see Father Grimbarrow standing at the entrance, panting heavily. I need you all to go to the town hall right now. Some of the children are missing. There's a city meeting being called.
Very well. I will definitely, suppose we shall head that way.
I mean,
Gravist will follow.
Okay. Now, Yggdrazi, Gunford, what are you guys doing in town? What brings you here to this small town of Ravengaro?
wandering,
Just passing through right now?
probably, yeah.
Okay.
Just like on my way. Clip, 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 clip.
And Yggdrazi, what about you?
Would be on a
I mean, if they get if they're getting traits from this adventure, we could just say that they arrived late for the funeral.
That's a little bit of a hard thing to do because the will should not have been opened if they weren't there.
Ah.
I see.
So they would be passing through right now. And you guys would have been swept up as everything was going on. From the townspeople. Apparently some of their children had gone missing, and from the sight of it, it seemed like someone or something, it was hard for them to see. Apparently one of the farmers saw it, the children being led by what looked like a flute-wielding being. And it led up into the burned out wreckage of Branderskar Prison. I believe that's the name, right? No, Harrison Prison. Sorry, I was thinking of a different prison. Fond memories. Harrowstone Prison, my apologies. And almost immediately, a meeting has been called. All of the townsfolk are here, shaking, terrified, and whispering because 7 of their children just went missing. And as you guys make it in, do you guys do anything as you guys go in at all?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Not really. I'd go in and settle down in the back quietly to observe for now. This isn't really
Try to find
my
out
affair.
information.
Okay.
Gravist
You guys
will do
don't
what
need to
he's
make
told.
any roll. Oh, what's up?
Gravist will do what he's told.
You guys can see among the
Gravist, find the
townspeople
children.
here. You can see Kendra is already here as well, and she does walk over to you 3 when you arrive. Oh, it's dreadful news. And also Slayer is there, though he's keeping back. He's not sitting down, he's leaning against the wall, and he does have his bow with him. He doesn't have it drawn, but it isn't within easy reach, and he is watching everywhere. The windows, the door, just in case. They already had Undead try to rise up in the middle of the day. He's not taking any chances. It's dreadful. Apparently 7 of the children were led up to this prison somehow. I'm not sure what happened, though. Were you able to find anything in the mausoleum? Her voice does drop.
Weapons. We found several weapons to help fight against undead.
She'll nod. Those would be very useful. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but thank you for all the help that you've given us so far. And as she says that, you guys can see the sheriff is here. along with a few of his deputies, and the city council has begun coming in as well. The mayor of the city, one of the people that you guys actually saw at the funeral, Councilman Hartmount is his name. He's basically the one in charge here, and you see him climbing up onto the stage, flanked by a few others, and he rests his hands. As you guys look around, you can see this building is packed with people. At least over 60 people, so packed that they can't even sit down for the most part. It's basically standing room only. And as this begins, the mayor lets out a deep sigh and bangs a gavel to draw everyone's attention to him and to get it quiet. My fellow villagers, and he pauses as he looks towards the very, very large reptile in the back. Guest.
This music is very fitting for this moment.
It seems already we are risking a tragedy. Just earlier this morning, undead began to rise from their graves. But from what I heard, we were lucky to have 3 intrepid heroes who were able to take them down without any loss of life. So I wish to thank you for that, for protecting our town.
4 heroes. We had another who was getting people to safety.
Slayer just kind of waves it off.
It is my honor and privilege to be of service.
He nods slightly. As he does, though, one of the other townsfolk, a man, yells out, "What are you going to do about our kids?" And another one speaks up, "Yeah, what happened to them? They were led to the prison? What's going on here?" And voices begin to peak out and to get louder and louder as the mayor attempts to get control of the crowd. Does anyone attempt to speak up here?
So the mayor is trying to get the crowd quiet?
Yes, to calm them down so he can continue talking.
Kravist, speak.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Just gonna yell silence.
I think that's too big a word for him.
Instead, he yells, "Shut!"
Yeah, everyone goes quiet as the giant lizard speaks.
Oberus will calmly stand up. It is most important that in trying times like these, we maintain level heads about ourselves. This is a tragedy, but anger and outbursts will not get anything resolved. Please calm yourselves and allow your esteemed mayor to speak.
Make a diplomacy roll.
I really should just keep the +2 on. I should put that on my sheet. Because I always have
You can't put it as a missed bonus.
Yeah. Where the hell is diplomacy? There it is.
Okay, yeah. Everyone immediately calms down as your calming voice washes over them. And the mayor nods again, thankfully to you.
When you said stand up, I couldn't. I imagined like standing on Krivist's shoulder.
Thank you for this.
Technically, I can climb upside down and stuff, and just sit there. So I could just be standing sideways, like perfectly horizontal with the floor on your shoulder.
Thank you.
Basically a piece of architecture at this point.
I promise you, my fellow villagers, that I and my fellow councilmen are attempting to figure out a way to rescue those children. We are, of course, willing to hear any suggestions or solutions that any one of you might have. Hopefully, we can attempt to try and rescue them before anything befalls them.
If lizard children walk off, lizard children walk back, or don't come back.
I don't think that's how it works here, Kravis.
That's well and good, Kravis, but be quiet for the moment, please.
Okay.
Olberis will address the town hall. You, am I on to under... They understood that, right?
Yeah, totally.
Comprehend languages?
Here, bluff check to see if they figure out everything.
The curse of the Orem rolls.
I believe that
You
I
make
am...
me tongue-tied.
As I understand it, they have been taken to the prison. My compatriots and I were planning to head that way shortly, and it would be our honor to assist with the retrieval of the children.
The mayor nods. And he looks like he is about to start speaking again. When around you, the torches, the lanterns that were being used to light the hall, suddenly... Why is there a giant circle? Giant circle, go away.
I like the giant circle. I didn't put it there, but I like it.
As DM, you can right-click it and remove it.
Okay.
You have DM powers.
As he starts to speak again, the 5 torches that are set up around the hall to light it suddenly flare with a blood-red light before the torches shatter, flames licking at the wooden walls and floor. Each of those 5 circles are now on fire as people start screaming, as a few unlucky individuals get caught in the flames in the bigger circles. The 3 bigger circles, the one on the top left, middle right, and bottom right. And people start screaming and scrambling for the doors. Everyone, please roll initiative for me.
Initiative.
So Olberus rolled a 1 and still got higher than me.
I only roll good on my initiative.
Okay. So, let's start the count. You have 3 people who are caught in the fire right now. People are panicking, scrambling, and running for all they're worth. And there is now fires burning in here. What are you going to do, Yggdrasil? If you have something you want to do, but you're not sure if you can do it, just ask. There are special things you can do in this.
Alternatively, you can run around in circles like a chicken with its head cut off.
Like the town folks.
I'm just gonna freeze because the college did not prepare me for this. That seems quite reasonable.
You're not going to do anything at all?
Hmm.
There's a person starting to burn right next to you, by the way.
Am I like able to actually grab them without catching on fire myself?
Yes, you could move over, grab them, and pull them out. And that would put the fire out for them. And you could basically start pulling them away.
Alright, I guess I would go and grab and pull them out of the fire then. Even though
Okay.
I'm not really sure what I'm doing or how this happened.
All right, so you got a hold of them. You can hear him screaming, begging, and crying as you pull him free from the flames, almost like it's a living thing, and quickly pat him down and start pulling him away from the fire. If you want, that was only 10 feet. You can keep moving again. You can move all the way. If you want me to move you, you can move all the way down to here if you wish, to get him closer to the door, to get him out. If that's what you would want to do.
I believe that would be a wise decision.
Okay. Gunford, what are you going to do? As you see one of these people, a robed person, immediately rush over, grab one of the people, and pull them out of the fire.
So where are the fires? Are they all the purple circles?
All the purple circles.
How
The
many of
three
them-
purple circles. Two of them now. The one in the top left corner and the one in the bottom right corner have people in them.
How many people in each?
One.
One person each?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can also attempt to put out the fires if you want to as well.
Are the sizes of the circles trying to depict the size of the fires?
They're about like 5 feet each.
Oh, okay, so they're about the same size.
Yeah, they're about the size of your square. But
All
they're
right.
almost like living, writhing things, and you can all get the sense, all of you, that these fires are not stopped. They will keep spreading.
All right, I'm gonna. I don't suppose you can do a turn when you charge, can you?
No,
Normally, no.
Okay. So,
there's a feat for it.
cool. 5, 10, 15, 20,
I
25.
think that's actually something I get very soon.
Okay, so I'd move over here, move to bear hug the person, and fall backwards onto the ground with them to go prone, and then just would roll.
All right, are you going to try to put the fire out, or are you going to try to put them out?
I'm trying to put them out first.
Okay. Then you are able to grab a hold of them, pull them out, and you are immediately able to drop down and put them out.
Okay. And I assume that's my whole turn.
Yep, you moved and your action. Dacro, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to run over to. It was this one that had the people in it, right?
Top left circle,
The-
yes.
Okay, and I'm going to Ray of Frost the fire.
Ooh, okay. Make a combat maneuver check using your intelligence and add a +4 to it. I will allow this.
Combat maneuver.
On the
that
combat
CMB?
tab of your sheet down at the bottom, you'll see CMB. You can click the
Oh,
stat
okay.
and change it to your int. Under the stat column.
Because you're using a spell, so I'm gonna let you use your intelligence.
Then
I mean,
+4
I used
would
charisma.
be.
Oh,
Also,
sorry, your charisma then. Sorry.
Alright, so first off, in the modifier box in the bottom left, click that and type 4. And then that'll automatically add 4 to your next roll.
Modifier box in the top left?
Or bottom left.
Bottom? I don't
Of
see
the
a modifier
entire,
box in the bottom
underneath
left.
the chat box.
Oh, okay. Okay, there it is.
Hey, you rolled above a 10.
Yeah! It's a miracle!
Actually, better yet. I got this.
As you lift your hand, calling forth your magic, and a stream of ice comes pouring forth from your hand, crashing into the flames, the ice instantly melting into a cascade of water, putting out the fire and the person that had been laying down in it. Good job.
Travis, you control blood, right? If you need to use mine, just use it to put out the fires.
Oh, I'm already have plans for that, and I'm probably going to.
Ulrich, it is your turn.
Oh, it's just me calling that out before, my turn ends.
So now everybody is
Free action.
So now everybody is out.
Currently, yes.
All right. And there are still a bunch of people that are streaming through to try and get out, right?
Yeah, there are people running towards the door right now. You can make a diplomacy check to try to make this easier and better for them. As your action for the turn.
That is like the one thing I can do well, so why not? People, please, you need to remain calm. You will not get out if you panic like this.
Everyone starts calming down as you say that, directing them.
I'm using my sheathed rapier. I just have the rapier in its sheath and pointing out directions and such. Like a traffic cop.
So there's only one entrance and exit to the building, is there?
Yes, it's that double door.
Cool.
Yes, you're able to get them going much easier, much better, and it looking like people are getting out without trampling each other and such. Good job. And Kravis, it is your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to do two things. First, I'm going to create 4 gallons of blood on the water, on the fire next to me.
Okay.
Because I can create water as per the spell, but it comes out as blood, and I can do 4 gallons of it.
Okay, make a combat maneuver check with your constitution. And add a +4.
So, that...
Oh yeah, that fire goes out.
Now, yeah, it is covered in blood now, so that may or may not cause people grief. And then Kravis is going to call second exit, and try and go through
I
the
was
wall.
hoping you would do that. Yes.
You're gonna try to go through the wall.
I'm going to try and make a second exit.
Make a strength check.
I was hoping you would do that.
Note to self, we need to get a very strong leash.
Wow! I was gonna say that's gonna be a DC 20 check to try to make it through. Because it's only made out of wood. Yeah, you go charging and you bash through the wall and open up a new area for them to get out, and people Normally, you think people would be absolutely livid or upset with you. Right now, they just look absolutely thankful and so happy as they come streaming out this other exit.
Yeah, so I'll just
As
move
when we finish our
there to say I'm out of the way.
as when we finish our adventure, they keep that hole there as a crevice-shaped door to remind them of the day he saved them.
Okay. Yggdrasil, it's going to go back to you in just a second. Hang on, though. Let me see if I can adjust these real quick.
So they see this giant lizard create a big pool of blood over a fire and then smash through a wall.
They are happy.
And
The fires are getting bigger.
From them, part of this is fine.
Olberis is just going to kind of facepalm but start directing people, to streams of people. If that's alright.
Yes.
To expand it, if you move your mouse to the edge of the circle, that's where you should be able to expand the circle.
Okay, thank you.
The middle of the circle will move it. Or you can delete the circle and create a new one.
Alright, the circles are now a little bit bigger. I'm not going to bother with this right now because I'm not sure if the fires are going to last that long. Yggdrasil, it is your turn now. You're able to let go of this person. Now that there's two exits, these people combined with this new exit and Olberis' directions, what looks like it would have taken like at least 20 or 30 seconds to evacuate, even with some fatalities possibly, now it looks like it is moving smoothly, fast. They're all going to be out within a couple more seconds. Probably by the end of, within the next 5-6 seconds, everyone should be out.
Let's see. Is there anything I could do for the fires?
You can try, yeah. You can try to put him out.
I can't help but feel like I don't have anything that would be effective to put them out. They seem... Ooh. Wait, I don't have...
You can see tapestries and such hanging on the walls. You could probably pull one of those down and use it to try to smother the fire if you didn't have like magic or anything.
I don't think he's chosen his spells yet.
Yeah, I haven't chosen my spells yet.
I recommend there is a cantrip called Ray of Frost, and you could use that if you'd like.
That's what I use.
Absolutely, let's go with that. While we're at it, tell me where it is.
You're not going to actually use the spell. Basically, you're going to be making a combat maneuver check using your intelligence with a +4 bonus.
Combat maneuver. Wait, where is it?
Combat tab. Please, guys, pay attention to the game so you can learn from me explaining it to others. So I'm not explaining it to every single person.
I'm sorry, my nose has been deep in the books.
Fair enough, but yeah. The combat tab on your character sheet in the bottom left, you said you're giving a +4 bonus to me?
Yes.
Okay. So first things first, you'll go to the bottom left corner of the fantasy grounds where the modifier box is. Click that, type 4. And then you will, back on your character sheet, the bottom left you see CMB, Combat Maneuver Bonus. So you can click the box under the stat column to change which stat is affecting it. And then you just click and drag the box where it says total.
Alright. And which stat was that was modifying it?
Intelligence is what you'll use for this.
Intelligent. Okay. And that is a 15. Assuming I did that right.
That is enough to put out the fire. The fire will wink out as you let loose a bolt of pure ice that melts into water and puts it out.
Huzzah. That's one more. Alright, and...
Alright,
There
give
we
me
go.
just 1 second. Alright. So that fire is going to be smaller now. It's still going. The one in the bottom right corner is now significantly smaller as it gets nearly put out, but it needs a little bit more work to be totally put out. As Gunford, it is your go.
Forgot I was muted. Okay. I'm gonna do what you said, which sounded like a good idea, which was grab one of the tapestries, throw it on the fire, and just stamp it out.
Go make a CMB roll.
Oh, right. CMB. That looks like CMB right there.
Yes, you are able to put out the flames as you and Yggdrazi work together. The fire will go out. And Dacro, it is your turn.
I'm going to start jumping over these pews to get to the other fire.
Parkour! He shouted.
Parkour!
He
And
shouted
then
again.
I will also shout, Ray of Frost!
Alright,
And
make
aim
your
at the
combat
fire
maneuver.
that's directly across from me. This is D4. This is Charisma. I'm rolling good! Yay!
The fire begins to weaken and begin to go out. Needs a little bit more work, but it looks like it'll go out soon. If you had one more person helping you. Ulrus, it is your turn.
Travis.
Oh.
Is everyone out?
Just about. It looks like the last few people are getting out. They'll be out probably by the end of Kravis's turn.
Okay. In that case, what does... So I guess I don't need to roll to go jumping around and stuff. Also, how high is the ceiling?
About 30 feet up. 40 feet.
Can I just jump straight up and grab onto it?
Grab onto what?
The ceiling.
Why?
Good point. I don't really have anything ranged to help with this. Never mind. I'll make my way over and grab one of the tapestries and start putting this up.
Make a roll. Combat maneuver. Thunk, 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 thunk. It's starting to get smaller. One more person helping you would probably be able to put it out completely. And Carvis, it is your go.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm not bothering to go around the pews. I'm just going straight through them. And I'm going to do the create blood on the northern fire. So another 4 gallons of blood just...
Alright.
We're trying to minimize damage.
Make your roll.
You know, it's gonna look like a murder scene in here once we're done.
It's going to look like a murder scene and nobody even had to die.
The fire will go out. You guys working together is able to get this fire to go out rather quickly, as is doused in blood. But as you do that, as there's only one small fire still burning, you hear cackling and laughing and voices calling out. 1 second. As through 2 of the windows near the doors, 2 cackling, flaming skulls come bursting in. We'll be free! We'll be free! Burn like us!
Well, that explains what started the fire.
Yggdrazi, it is your turn.
I'd like to point out that one of them is named Flaming Skull 12, so we potentially have 11 others.
Nah, it's a trick he learned. He randomly numbers them so that we never know how many there are.
Fantasy Grounds does that really nicely.
That's what I set up.
Alright, Yggdrazi, it is your go. Are you muted, Karma?
Oh, sorry.
You're
I
good.
am muted. It's just going on a rant there to myself then.
You're fine.
I'm not quite sure what's more important, putting out the fire or the skull, but the skull is right there and it looks like a really good target.
Batter up.
So I'll attack the skull. Now, how would I do that? Because I don't have any of the spells on my sheet.
I would recommend, real quick, there's something called a 5-foot shift. Instead of moving, you can do what's called a 5-foot shift, which is basically a 5-foot step. The reason I'm saying you should do this is because you are in melee range. If you cast a spell or make a range attack, the skulls can attack you. So by stepping back, you will not get attacked by them when you make your move.
I did not know that.
That's why I was trying to help. You can channel a ray of frost through your arrow, since you already have that spell prepared.
Yes.
So you make a ranged attack using your bow.
Alright. And how do I make the ranged attack with the bow? Sorry for being clueless.
Just take your
Did you add a bow to your sheet?
Yes, I did.
Go to the Actions tab. You should
Actions
see it
tab.
there. The one on the bottom.
Yes.
That is also where you will add your spells, by the way. So you click and drag from the attack. It's like hashtag attack there. I drag it onto the token on the map. Or onto them in the combat tracker. One of the two.
Into the token on the map.
And you scored a crit.
No, crits when you
Wait.
hit one.
No, not necessarily on a bow.
what?
But yeah, that's a crit.
And then it rolled a second time
Wait.
for me.
Yeah, he rolled a 20 and then he rolled the 16 to
I see
confirm.
that.
The Fantasy Grounds
I only saw the
automatically
16.
rolls the confirm.
Yep.
I only saw the 16, my bad.
This is a magic attack, though.
Oh no.
I don't have any cards for this game, unfortunately.
I do.
Oh no.
I
am-
do. Hey, Karma, give me a 1d10,000.
A 1d10,000.
Yep.
Custom die.
Are you rolling
No.
on the random, the chaos magic thing?
No, it's a different thing.
How do I make one of those?
I
Type
actually
into
let me
the
handle
chat
one.
and type in the chat box /roll 1d10,000.
I actually have a 1d10,000 in physical dice in front of me. So, would you like me to roll that for you?
How do you have this?
This is so I've got a set of d10s that go from 10,000 to 10,000th.
Let's just keep it in Fantasy Grounds. Sorry.
Is it /roll and then space 1d10,000?
Yes.
Okay.
3,840.
Okay, give me a second.
Time's
I like
up.
round numbers.
Sorry, I'm scrolling down to it. Oh, I love this. I love this. Hang on. Oh, God. What's your alignment, Karma?
Let's see. Let's see, that says alignment any. Alignment any. Oh, cool.
Choose your alignment.
I just wanted to check to make sure that I wasn't tied into any specific alignment because of the classes. Because I did notice some of them had that. So, lawful evil?
Do not allow evil characters in our campaigns.
Aw, fine. Lawful neutral then.
Okay.
I want you to be evil.
So I've just put in the Lords of Death chat, my D10,000 to 10,000 set.
Give me just 1 second, real quick. I have to find a thing. So I need to see what you get.
Oh, that is a D10,000 set.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I like this epic music, but it doesn't fit.
As you cast that spell, and the ice clashes with the fire, as your arrow pierces it, you can go ahead and roll damage. I believe a bow is triple damage. So you are going to roll your longbow damage times 3 and then 3d4.
Longbow damage times 3. So is that 3 of the die, right?
You can do that, yeah, that's fine.
I just want to make sure.
Yep, that'll be fine.
And then what was the other one?
3d4
3d4.
from your Ray of Frost.
Normally you want
So-
to drop those dice onto the target.
Ow.
You're good.
That's
I just
okay.
put it on it myself. So, your arrow crackles with ice as you draw it back and fire it. The arrow striking true, piercing this cackling, flaming skull's forehead as it lets out a massive shriek before shattering to pieces. But as it happens, you can see what almost looks like a small portal as a little imp-like beast appears on the ground. Its wings looking almost like they were made of ice. Ram horns curling from its twisted head, and its body is thin and wiry. As it looks up, its eyes, its glowing blue eyes, lock on Yggdrazi before it bows gracefully. Yggdrazi, are you male or female, by the way?
Female.
My mistress, I come at your call. I will serve you for as long as you live. You may make a knowledge
Someone-
planes if you wish.
Knowledge planes. Sure, why not? Because I have no idea what that thing is.
We're shit.
This is a Quasit. They are perhaps the least powerful of demons, but they are not the least respected. A Quasit's role in life is to serve. And those who free themselves from servitude tend to become free-willed and much more dangerous. They are not necessarily the most powerful of demons, but they are very effective in what they do. And this one, you can feel, is bound to you, to serve you as you see fit. As a familiar.
Well, isn't that cute?
I'll make a token for this thing a little bit later.
Is there anything else I could do on my turn?
That would probably be your action for right now. So this thing just got nuked. And you just summoned a demon from it that's now forced to serve you. Good job.
Yeah.
Clifford, it's your turn.
Alrighty. 5-foot step is a thing in this, isn't it?
Yes.
It's like a free movement.
Yep. So you can just
Okay.
5-foot shift up to this thing and attack it if you wish.
Yep, I'm smacking this bitch.
Oh wait, do you have your lance?
I've got a lance and a longsword.
Your lance would allow you to use strength and a half for damage. So you would get more damage if you use your lance, and it also has reach. So you do not need to 5-foot shift to attack it. And if it tried to go towards you, you'd be able to get to attack it.
You make fair point. Okay.
Unless it 5-foot shifted, because 5-foot shift doesn't provoke.
Yes.
It can do that. Well, if I
would also do more damage.
If I attack with my longsword, though, I keep my shield-based attack. My shield's defense, don't I?
Yes.
But if I were to attack with my lance, I wouldn't. Isn't that correct?
Correct.
Okay, then yeah. For the sake of being cautious around whatever the hell this is, longsword.
Fair enough.
And I assume I just... Yeah, okay. I think that's right. Damn it!
That's a hit.
Cool.
Roll the damage, sir. It is dead as your sword cleaves it clean in two. And it lets out a screech before it basically explodes in a small poof of fire.
Abomination.
Oh, no went for you.
Dacro, it is your turn now. As you see these two newbies that you have never seen before, just basically without even blinking an eye, crush these two flaming skulls before they even have a chance to do anything.
Well, they took care of that problem. I will
And
take
apparently
care
one
of
of them
this
somehow
problem.
summoned a demon.
Yeah, that worries me. But I will deal with the fire first.
Make your roll.
And I will put out the last fire of Ray of Frost. 1 sec. I will attempt to put out the last fire with Ray of... Oh, I forgot to add the +4.
With the +4, because it's a ray of frost, you are able to partially put out the flame. It's spread a little bit during the last turn cycle, so one more person would need to help out to get it completely out. Albris, it is your go.
Alrighty. Well, I guess I will keep trying to put out this fire.
Go for it, sir.
That did not actually go in there.
You are able to snuff it out using the pull-down tapestry you grabbed. And that is the end of
Yay!
initiative.
Well, on my turn, I'm going to be moving over to where the little demon is. I'm going to grab it.
Let me go, large lizard. As it goes invisible.
Cool, I'm just going to start squeezing then.
Revist, put it down. Put it down. You don't know where it's been.
We don't know
But
what
I
plane it
wanna
came
know
What
from
if we
either.
told you about?
Put it down.
What if we told you about eating extra-dimensional beings? It's not good for your health.
Are you all
Put it
advocating for a
down.
demon?
The creature will reappear again as it's set down, brushing itself off and looking very angry. What'd you say?
Who?
You.
It's going to
Alright,
look
so-
angry. I'm going to look angry back at it.
So, but he just folds his arms and looks at everyone else and just goes, "Are you all advocating for a demon?"
I am simply summoned to serve my mistress. Her word is
say
my
kill it.
bond.
I say kill the bastard.
Oh, that is adorable.
I would say that I personally am not fond of demonic filth.
Someone said kill it. Kravis is going to draw his axe.
The
Wait, Crevice.
The creature is going to turn invisible once again before you see it reappear sitting on the shoulder of its mistress. I am bound by my mistress's orders. I am not able to harm anyone without her explicit permission. Though, mistress,
not
if you do
going
wish
to.
for me to slit their throats, I'd be more than willing to.
I'm not going to. You said sitting on the shoulder, and the first thing that came to mind was 2 for 1. the axe. I'm not going to because I don't advocate for PvP, but that was the first thing that came to mind.
The Quasit is going to, while it's sitting on her shoulder, suddenly turn into a small bat.
Well, that is strange. You're able to change your form then?
Indeed, mistress.
I say as long as it's not harming anyone for now.
Oh, I am more than willing to harm anyone that my mistress asks me to, but without her permission, I am not able to. I can merely offer my services to my lady.
I'm just going to cock an eyebrow at Yggdrasi, and you're not going to order that, are you?
I don't have a good reason to, should I?
I don't think so.
Well, Olber
Anyone
I
who
mean,
has...
we all just put out a giant fire, so I think we're good.
Yes, and by the way, the mayor and some of the other townspeople, like the sheriff and the council members, are coming in now once the fire's been put out. And
And
you
they
can
just
see them.
see us all arguing.
You see them coming over towards you guys immediately. And the mayor basically grabs Albris's hand and starts shaking it, thanking him profusely, as well as all of you, for all of your help. For not just destroying those undead and putting out the fires, but also saving the town hall from burning down and getting all the townsfolk out.
Yeah, sorry about the extra door, by the way. We didn't warn Kravis in time.
He shakes his head. He saved countless lives by doing that. No, it is more than fine.
Should probably invest in more doors.
Did any of the people outside see those skulls fly in?
Yes, they did. It came from the prison.
Hmm.
It came
That's
streaking
where
down
we need
like
to
balls
head.
of fire.
Is anyone hurt?
No, we were. Thanks to all of you, how quickly you acted. Most everyone made out with some minor burns at worst.
I'd say
Alright,
try to
so
keep everyone near holy areas for now.
Kravist is going to walk outside and find the people who are burnt,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to heal them.
They will look very nervous when you come over to them, but a little bit more trusting this time, considering you basically saved their lives. And once you do heal them, many of the townsfolk seem to get a little over their fear of you a little bit, as a couple of them will even come up and pat your arm and thank you for your assistance.
He's going to give that same smile he always does, but I suspect the townsfolk realize he's not growling; he's just smiling. The healing is 1d6 plus 6 each.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough to heal them.
I'm just gonna go and start freezing the blood splatters left on the thing so I can pick them up as giant ice chunks.
Oh no, it's like if you want the blood clean, just tell Kravist to clean it.
I don't know what he can do. I just know he made more blood. It looks like a murder scene in here.
So, what time of day is it about now?
It's about 2 or 3 in the afternoon now.
Mayor, as much as I do believe that in expedience of this matter, I also believe very firmly that caution would be best in this situation. I believe we would be better off setting out first thing at dawn.
But the children.
prison.
We don't know if the children can survive that long. I'd say we go now.
They make good points. We must make haste.
It gets worse at night. That's their time, or so the legends go. I can't believe that the Undead can even act during the day. It's unheard of.
If they're this strong during the day, our best chance is to get there before nightfall and save the children before then.
And remember, it seems like the Splatter Man is able to act at night. He's using a proxy in order to write out her name, as you guys know. But anyone who's in the prison with him, who's to say he can't use them?
Alright, then we shall make haste now. You two seem to be very well off in that emergency situation. I am Albrecht Fieldclair, and to whom am I addressing?
Perhaps introductions would be best left till after we save the children. Priorities.
Do we at least get a name to call you? You know, when we're telling you to watch out for that trap or something?
That is my
Call me
point.
Gunny.
Gunny, very well. And you?
And this knight is already like starting to head outside to like where he had parked his horse.
Don't forget
I'm just gonna get him
to
Kravis
hit your
back.
beeper to unlock it.
You just hear a clunk.
Did anyone ask Kravist to clean up the blood?
And
No,
I
I
am-
just froze it and it's ice chunks currently.
If
Viewers,
no one
would you
asks to
guys
clean up, he's not going to.
If you, for the viewers, would you guys introduce yourselves and describe yourselves?
I haven't gotten
So,
that far yet.
air quotations, Gunny is a 7-foot-tall, somewhat intimidating-looking individual. You could probably tell almost purely by his tail that he is likely a catfolk, but otherwise he is armored with some nice lamellar plating, if you know what that looks like. He's wearing some sort of specific neck guard, and he also has this this helmet that has a plate face mask over it that gives a slight bit of intimidation of a look to it. So he's clearly some form of warrior, but outside of that, not much else is seen of him, except that he's just this 7-foot-tall behemoth of a creature. Now, behemoth by normal standards. Look, standing next to Kravist, he is not so much of a behemoth. Still, he will stand out amongst the crowd.
And,
In fact, I could post that picture I was trying to use before, because that picture is like almost currently like a 1-to-1 representation of this boy.
Is he a good boy?
Here, let me. I'll post the picture in the. I need to remember what to call this chat now. The Lords of Death chat. Once I get it again. There we go. He looks like this. Because I noticed that is basically exactly what lamellar armor looks like. And with the faceplate mask thing that he has, I'm like, oh yeah, that's basically exactly what he looks like.
But if he's a cat person, wouldn't it have ears? Can't imagine it'd be comfortable to have your ears stuck up in there.
It's probably padded.
And this is why I don't wear a hat.
See, if it had ear holes, then a sword could just knack your ear right off. You're giving up comfort for safety.
Anyways, Yggdrasil?
Yes, I'm Yggdrasil, a mage. I haven't really gotten that far as how I look.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
So I like the idea of that Gunny goes outside to his horse, and everyone else goes outside to the carriage.
Yes, yes.
Krabst then grabs carriage.
No, I start cinching myself in where the horse would normally go.
Yep.
I'm just going to ride on Kravist. He is my mount.
I do have a saddle. Like, I actually have a saddle attached to me.
Onward, my steed!
Really, Sam?
Out of curiosity, can I just get a brief description of all the other characters too, since I have no real baseline?
I'm a cat folk.
Cool.
I'm a brown cat folk with black stripes like a tabby, and I am a rogue who practices sorcery as well to stun my enemies so they're easier to kill.
Gotcha.
Though I am very much good aligned.
Okay. I noticed Kravist is a giant lizard.
Yep, who, at first he looks like the big dumb lizard, but then, like you saw there, he does weird things with blood.
Is he purple like the picture, or like what's his color? I'm curious.
More of a lightish blue.
Interesting. Okay.
I
Give
prefer
me a
thinking
moment.
of you as purple.
Well, it's too bad.
Let me post into our chat.
Over this is a tobi-kadachi dressed in fine clothing with a large brimmed hat, some fanciful jewelry about him, and he wields a rapier and pistol.
What kind of Tamagotchi is he?
Tobi-kadachi.
So the image I posted, imagine
you're-
that male, huge and muscled.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
No,
don't know what
the
a
idea of him as a Tamagotchi.
I don't know what a tobi-kadachi is. I'm gonna be honest.
A tobi-kadachi
You know,
is the
there's
race
this
that I also
one-
posted.
There's this wonderful thing known as Google.
I wouldn't even know how to spell that though.
Well, Jaffer posted a female version.
Oh, it's a lizard.
It's a monster from Monster Hunter. Technically, technically, it's considered a wyvern.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you and Krev same race.
No.
I had that image of the tobi-kadachi in mind for Kravis before Zim said he was a tobi-kadachi.
Gotcha. Interesting.
So we're both lizard type creatures, but different.
We've got 2 lizards and 2 cats. You know, lizards are normally cats are normally venomous to lizards.
Well then pray I don't start nomming you.
They said venomous, not poisonous.
In that case, good luck.
Anywho, onward.
You guys want to do anything, pick up anything before you guys try to go? Oh, before you go, the mayor does look at you all. Please bring our children back and stop whatever's doing this.
We'll do
If
our
you
best.
do, we'll pay you 1,000 gold pieces each, and another 500 per child that you save.
Wait for giving us rewards until after we complete our mission.
I just thought that might make you work harder if you knew that you were getting paid for it. Please.
No, not really. It is the honorable thing to do. Now let us be off.
The payment's unnecessary. We'll find them ourselves either way.
And
Not to say the payment won't be appreciated, but it is not required.
You shush.
it's going to take about an hour of riding to get up to the prison, but I think we will call it here for the now because you guys are going to ding and go to level 3.
Woo!
Yay, dings.
Because you guys should be level 3 by the time you guys make it into the prison and go through it.
I killed one thing.
I killed
I
one
put
thing
out
and made one
3
thing show up.
fires.
I made a hole in a wall. Does that count as killing something?
You guys did good. You guys accomplished the secret objective.
I
Which was
rolled
save everyone?
3 dice over 10. I am proud. Because they were all in a row. That's like a miracle for me. What?
I find you funny.
Alright, how do I bump myself to level 3 again?
We'll go over it
I know
in
I
a
dragged
moment.
the rogue over.
We will go over it in a moment.
Sorry.
I forgot to update the credits, so give me a moment.
What was that little creature called again?
A quasit.
Tamagotchi.
right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening for Lords of Death Pathfinder. We will be back next week with more. Do check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those things there on the website, as well as down in the description below. Do consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best places to support the channel. You can also support us by grabbing some merch. You can find links to that on the website and in the description. You can also support it by sharing it around. So don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share everything around, help us get a little bigger. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It's very much because of all of you that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I will be back tomorrow with more streaming. Don't forget that we do have our earlier stream, our Darkest Dreams, World of Darkness, tomorrow. And yeah, thank you very much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye, guys.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. Hope you had fun, everyone.
Bye-bye!